Hello everyone, myself Nitesh Madhukar and today I am available here with my new topic and the topic is advanced tools which are used in Microsoft Access. So let's start today's tutorial. So before starting the today's tutorial, let us know that what are the topic which are being covered by today. So first of all, the introduction about the database which we have discussed previously and what are the advantages of that little bit introduction we have to know today's tutorial. The second one is that is most important part, that is report and steps to create report, forms and steps how we can able to create a form and what are their uses. Last but not the least, that is query and how we can able to create a basic query by using query wizard, and that is the most important part, setting a relationship between different tables. So before starting the video, student, if you are new in my tutorial, then please watch the video properly and be continue properly, because if you will leave any of the topic, you will not able to understand what are the important content are being discussed. Apart from that, if you are new in my channel, please subscribe it. If you are liking my video, press the like button and also give a comment so that we can also able to understood that what type of problem you are facing in case of doing practical or any of the topic which you are not understanding. My personal number are being given, you can contact me as soon as possible. I will see your message, I will give the feedback at that time only. Okay, so let's start. So student, the first part we have seen in the previous tutorial, that what is access and what we can do by the help of access. So let's start about the access. What is access? As in the previous tutorial we came to know, access is used for the purpose of storing large amount of data, which is able to store large amount of data, and at that time anyhow if we need to retrieve any of the information, any of the content, easily we can able to retrieve our data by using the access. So in the previous tutorial we have learned that how to create access database, and but now we can able to know that how we can able to retrieve the table by using queries, by using forms and by using reports. We know that whatever data we are going to store, whatever data it is going to hold, that is all raw data in the form of table. When table are arranged horizontal line and vertical line and intersecting each other and forming a square, and those special cells are ready to store a specified value, a specified data, that is called rows and column, and these rows and column are being arranged and that is known as table. So by the help of queries, by the help of forms, by the help of report, we can get more professional interface in access. When we need any of the information, when we want any of the information in professional format, we have to know that how to create queries, how to create forms and how to create reports. So one by one we will know each and everything about the query, about the form and about the report. So as the name given, report, a report in MS Access is a formal, presentable and summarized data which is used for viewing or printing the exact data which is needed. Suppose that I'm going to show you practically that what we can do by the help of report and what are their uses. So first of all we have to know what is report. A report is in MS Access a simple, formal, presentable, summarized data which we are used to view or print the exact data which we need. Suppose that in a table we have arranged number of fields, at least 5 fields as an example I have taken, but I need only 2 fields to see the record or data. So it's completely wasting of time to see all those 5 records, all those 5 fields. But when we are having the facility of report, we can see only two reports which we needed. Okay, so how to create report, I will going to show you, but different views are there of the report. First is report view, print preview, layout view and design view. By the help of these all, what we can able to do, first of all, report view is there. By the help of that, you can view data of the report but cannot make any modification in the design. Whatever it is there, you can't able to design anything. The next one is print preview. This view allow you to see how the report will look like when it will going to be print. It is a demo when we are going to take any of the print. Before that, it will going to show you that how your report looks like. The third one is layout view. In this view, you can edit the design of report to some extent, such as change of size of various control. I will show you practically that what changes we can able to do. Some changes like we can able to increase or decrease the size of the box, label box, which we have used to edit or enter the data, that we can able to change. Last but not the least, design view. This view is display only a structure of the report which can be modified and customized as per the requirement. So some of the features are there in report. Let us see how we can able to create a report by the practical. Steps are written over here. Now come to the practical part. So student, as per your practical information, right now I am going to create a report. So as you have seen that there are two tables. One table is information table and the second one is marks table. In my previous video, you must have to know that how to create these two tables. Okay, so I have already created a table. I'm going to show you how to create report, how to create form and how to create query, basic query actually today. Now just see, when I have clicked the information table, all those information are being arranged over here. It shows all the information which we have already entered previously. Now for creating a report, what steps we have to follow? First of all, we have to go to the menu bar. From here we will have to click create. And after that we will have to find where report is there. So I can able to see from here report is available here. So click on report. When you will click on report, you will see that entire report of whatever data which we have given, it is coming. Are you able to see this? So this is called report, but some modification I need. Certain changes I want to my report. So let me close this. It is going to be asked whether you want to save or not. I don't want to save, so I have given no. Now again we have to click on create. Report wizard option we have to use, and after that, suppose that these are the different fields are there. I want that only roll number it will become, the first name it will come, and their date of birth. So step by step we will have to follow, and only these three report we want to see, only these three fields we want to see. So for that we will have to create a report. So click on next, and after that it will ask that which one is the first. By default it will come. Click on finish. Now you see it is a formal, presentable or printable document as in the form of report. So you can see only 20 records and roll number, first name and date of birth, which I want to see it came. Now if I want to see report view, layout view, design view and print preview, as per that it is available here. See, this is the next one is layout view. Layout view, in that you can able to see like this. Now the next one is design view. If you want to do any of the designing part, basically it is not used for our part of our syllabus, but we have to know if any designing we want, that we can able to do by the help of this design. And the last, this is called print preview, how it looks like when it will going to be print. So this is the first part of report which we have already created. As per your convenience you can, as the name suggests, form is a window or screen that contains numerous fields or spaces to enter data. Each field holds a field label so that any user who views the form get an idea of its contents. A form is more user-friendly than generating queries to create tables and insert data into fields, but it is not an appropriate tool for entry data or entry situation. Means whenever we have seen a form, we can able to view individual record for everyone. Whenever we are having large amount of records and I want to see individual record, or we want to enter the individual content, individual value, we can able to use by the help of form, but it's not a good method or not a suitable appropriate tools to data entry situation, because firstly we cannot able to enter all those records. But when analyzing the data, when we have to see the data, it's one of the important tools, because in particular each and every individual information we can able to visualize by using the form. Sometimes when we work with the different user and do not want to expose to the inner working of Access database, might be we have to choose Access forms to create a better user friendly interface. Here it means that some information which we don't want to share with publicly, we don't want to share any information for everyone, in that time forms is not suitable, because it expose each and every data, each and every records to everyone. So whenever we want to enter few records, whenever we want to see individual information, in that time forms are being used to create, forms are being used to design. As per our need we can also design our form, but by default how to create the form, what are the steps to create the form, let us we will discuss. But there are three different views are available for the form. The first one is form view. It is used to enter, edit and view the data. If we want to enter or edit any of the data or view or analyze any of the data, that is the first view, that is called form view. The second one is design view. It is used to adjust the design of your form. If we need any of the space, if we need any of the increase or decrease the size of the text box, in that time design view are being used. It also gives more details view of the structure of a form, such as header, details and footer section. Header section are the topmost section, footer section is the bottommost section, and details each and every individual records or information, that is called details of information or data, is it is available in design view. Last, that is layout view. It is used to change the appearance and size of various control of a form. Change the appearance, if we want that date of birth or any of the field will be take the different place. So by the help of this layout view we can able to change the appearance. It looks like, so whatever it was by default we can change as per our need. So practically we will have to see that what are the steps to create a form. So steps already are given, but I'm going to show you that this is just similar like a form, where all those information, suppose that these are the different fields are available. So by the help of that, when I'm going to click in individual form, all those information are being stored or those information are being visualized by this kind of interface. Now practically I'm going to show you that how to create. Now when we came to the this part of MS Access, again we have to go to the menu bar, click on create, and after that we will have to see from here form option is there. So have to simple click on form, just see what you will able to get. When you have clicked on form, you can able to see whatever fields are there, all those fields are coming here. Individually we can able to get any of the information. Suppose that you can also able to navigate all those records, here 1 of 20. So if you want to go to the last one, directly you can go by the last one, directly you can go in the last one. After that individually previous one or last previous one or any of the record which you want to check, you can able to check by using this arrow key. So in this we can able to analyze, we can able to view our all those record which we have already saved. If you want to enter any new record, that you can able to do by the help of this form. You have to simply click on new button, and after that whatever information you want, you will have to click on this form view, and after that whatever information, suppose that 2021 you want, you can easily able to enter, and after that you can able to enter the roll number 21. After that first name, suppose that I'm typing here Nitesh, and last name is Madhukar, father name or whatever mother name, whatever information I want, easily we can able to give by having. But as I told in the theory part that it's not the good way. If one or two record you want to enter, that you can do, but it's not good method to enter all those record. You can also do the designing part. Suppose that you want to check the logo, you want to change this heading or any of the bottom section, you can easily able to change by the help of this command. Here you will see by right click, layout view is there, design view is there. So whenever we have to click on this, we will have to complete all those record. After that it is going to be asked. So hope you understood about the form and what are the usage of form, as you will also have to create the form in the coming video. Student, as you came to know about that, today I am going to deal the very important topic that is known as query. By the help of this query, we can able to find out a single information. Suppose that might be you have visited any of the railway station, in that time you are asking about any of the train, and simply the person who are sitting in front of you, he just finding the information and after that giving the information to you. That is the exact information. So by the help of this query features, we can able to find out any of the information. Now just go to the traditional system. What was the traditional system in the previous time? In the traditional system, when people used to maintain their record manually, and in that time chances of data duplication as well as chances of error was very high. But nowadays, by using the digitalization, using any of the database software, easily we can able to find the exact information and within a second. So very fastly, accurately, we can able to get whatever information we need. We can easily able to retrieve our information. So in MS Access or any of the database, query is one of the most important features. By the help of that, we can able to find out only those record, only those data which I need. Suppose that I'm having the large number of data in a school record. There are 2000 students, but I want to know only those student list whose name start with N. So by the help of this query, we can able to make any of the record whose name start from N. Suppose that I have published a report of all those students, of 2000 students in my school, and after that I want to see only those record who's having more than 90% marks. So by the help of this query, we can able to find out record. So query is one of the very important features of MS Access. By the help of that, we can easily able to retrieve our information, and those retrieval of data is mostly accurately and within a very few seconds of time we can able to retrieve our data. At that same time, we are having some more features in query which is known as append, update or delete record based on a specified criteria, as per the specified criteria which I need, which I have to do. Only on those cases these conditions, these operations are being operated. A query design is stored in database. When a query is run, it retrieves data as specified the query designer and return in the form of a record set, which is a real-time representation of underlying tables. All those records which we are going to retrieve, it will going to be represented in only in the form of table, as we have seen in the previous topic also. when we have created the report, when we have we have created the form, it is similar. But here whatever information I need, whatever data we want, whatever condition we have given, as per the condition, as per our need, as per our requirement, we can able to retrieve our data, which is known as query. Queries are made on table and results are displayed in the form of table, that is in a group of rows and column, which I have already told. And there are different types of queries are available. Those queries are, first one is select query, parameter query, cross step query, action query, and structured query, which is also known as SQL. So these are the different query. I will going to be discuss all those query in the next tutorial. Today I am going to deal with basic query, how to create a basic query, because without the relationship of a table we can't able to make the proper query. But whatever queries are there, right now I am going to show you that how to make the query. After that, in the same time, I am also going to deal with the relationship between two tables. So see the video. So for creating a query, basic query, what I have to click on? Create. After that, after clicking on create, we will have to click on, there are two type of query wizard and query design. Whatever name of the query right now I have told, action query, parameter query, SQL query, whatever queries are there that are under the query design, which I am going to deal in the next tutorial. Right now I am going to teach you basics query, which is under query wizard. So simply click on query wizard. After that, simple query wizard you will have to click. Now you have to understand that there are how many tables. So by the help of this you can able to understand, this is the information table and marks table. As I have told previously, this is the information table and the second one is marks table. So I can collect that information, some of the data, some of the fields from the table information. So I want to take roll number, and after clicking on selecting the roll number, we will have to press this button. And suppose that I have by mistakenly given the mother name which I don't need, so I have to remove. So what are the process to remove from here? I just have click over here and after that removed. You can see that how to remove. This question will also be there in your exam, that how to remove any of the field from the simple query wizard. Now I have taken roll number, I want first name and their gender. Suppose that I want to check which gender or and from which address they are belonging. Okay, so these four records I want in my query. I want roll number, first name, their gender and their address. So after that I just have to click on next. When I have clicked on next, it is going to be asked, we will have to simply click next and after that click on finish. Now see, I have taken the four record, so all those four records are coming: roll number, first name, their gender and their address. So this is basic simple query that is called query wizard. By the help of that, suppose that I have created one query, I want to create another query. So again I will have to click on this simple query. Now just see why we will have to need the relationship. So again I will have to take this information table and after that, suppose that roll number I have taken, after that first name, and from the next table I want the marks of which subject? Computer subject. So I have want to click this and after that when I am clicking next, I will get the error message. It is showing the message that you have chosen field from these tables information marks. One or more of the tables isn't related to the others. Click OK to edit system relationship. So it is asking about the two tables which we have created, it's not in a relationship. So how to make the relationship? I'm just going to tell you that the theory part first. After that we will come to the practical part. But now you have to know that what are the important of query in MS Access. In MS Access, by the help of query, we can able to retrieve only those information which I need. I can able to find out only those data which I require. So that is the about the about the query. And right now I have discussed only the basic query. Now I'm going to show you the relationship, how to make the relationship between the tables. So let's relationship are the links that associate a field in one table with the same field in different table. Whenever we are going to create tables on one table and to the second table, when we want to make the relationship, in that time in both the table with the same name and same data are needed in both the table, that is similar, that is should be similar in both the table. Suppose that in a field name, I'm going to show you that why I'm telling you to make the relationship and how to make the relationship, but why it is required. So to bring that information together, if suppose that right now I told you that if I want to see the information of their roll number, their name and their computer marks, but we cannot able to make the relationship because both table are not in relationship. So first of all, we will have to make the relationship by using the primary key in both the table. Whenever we are having two table or more than two table, first of all we will have to make the relationship by adding the primary key. How to make the relationship by practical, you will just see. So click on MS Access, and after that whatever tables are there, let us see first table. This is the information table. First name, last name, father's name, mother's name, date of birth, fee, gender, address, district, email address and mobile number is there. And in second table marks is there, but you will have to see that admission number is similar in both the table. See, admission number is similar in both the table. This is the information table and this is the marks table. These are the same, as well as their roll number is also same. Okay, so whatever admission number 2001 is there, their roll number is 1. 2002 is there, their roll number is 2. So as both the similar data which we have to make. Now to create a relationship, what steps we have to follow? So what is the need of relationship? We can able to merge. If we have not make the relationship between these two table, we cannot able to merge the table. Right now what problem I am facing? Suppose that I want to know that the name of 2001, admission number 2001, whose roll number is 1, what is his name, and the name and their parent name and their mobile number, as well as their science marks or computer marks. So we cannot able to make the relationship. So first of all we will have to make the relationship in both the table, and after that we can able to retrieve information within both the table. So first of all we have to click on database tools, and after that you will find relationship. As you have clicked the relationship, we have to make the relationship in between these two tables. The name of the first table is information and the name of the second table is marks. So as we can able to see admission number is a primary key over here, and also here admission number is primary key. So we have to make the relationship. So we have to select over here and simply drag and drop from one table to another table. As we have drag and drop, we will able to see admission number and admission number in both the table are given. So we don't have to do anything, simply we will have to click on create. As this structure of line is coming, if the structure of line is coming, means a relationship are being created in between this both the table information and marks. So right now if the relationship are being created, then after that we can able to retrieve the information by using both the table. Now I'm going to show you that if we need any of the information from the both the table, easily we can able to merge and find out any of the information. So again we will have to click on create option, and now we will see. We will also have to go to the report query wizard, and after that simple query. Now if your question is there in your mind that sir I want to know the roll number, okay, you get the roll number, first name and their mobile number. Mobile number is also there, but mobile number is not updated, so I'm just taking the address. So address I have taken. Okay, now the next one is there. From the marks table, what information I want the computer marks or social science marks. So I'm taking the computer marks or maths marks. Okay, so I have clicked over here, and after that I just have to click on finish. Now you can see whatever information I needed as per that roll number, first name, address, marks of computer, marks of maths, we got. So by the help of this, we can able to make the relationship, and this is one of the important point to know the step how to make the relationship in between two table. The relationship which I have shown right now, this is called one to one relationship, which is used to create the relationship from one table to another table. As we have created the relationship, we can easily able to retrieve the information, we can able to merge the information. But mind it, when we are going to make a relationship in between two tables, that should be only in primary key to the primary key to the primary key, so that easily we can able to retrieve our information. So for today's class, it's completed. In the next tutorial, we will have to know something more about this query design. What are the action query? What is the append? What are the select query? What are the update? What are the cross table? What is the delete? All those advanced tools of query we will have to know. In that, we can also able to know that some of the information, if the student's name start with M, some of the student name which end with ESH. So all those things we will able to know in the next tutorial. So student, watch the video properly, and if you are having any kind of doubt, please don't hesitate to write the comment, so that I can able to update, I can able to give you a proper solution, and your mind will not be any of the kind of dilemma that I'm not understanding any of the point. So thank you student, you just watch the video, and thanks for watching this video. Thank you.